Hey, my wisdom lights, come on in, come on in, come on in. Join us, join us. We got a lot of things to talk about. Of course, we're giving our readings, our astrology readings, our branding sessions, our tarot sessions, our mentorship sessions, anything you need to help grow your, of course, mental health, financial stability. And what is financial stability? That's Venus. It'll fall under the planet Venus. This Venus energy, Venus heart chakra work. Hey, y'all, come on in. Double tap that screen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to piggyback off the other video. This is our marketing part 2. Okay, marketing part 2. Video. Hey y'all, hey, double tap that screen. You want a reading book on my website. I'm making a video for YouTube, okay? So what do you think this means? Like, okay, so I want y'all to always get your notebooks and wisdom lights, pens and papers, okay? So I want y'all to really digest, understanding, how big branding and marketing and building a foundation, especially if you're trying to grow your fan base. And fan base equals sign your followers, your supporters, okay? I want you to remember that fan base equals sign your followers and your supporters, okay? Thank y'all. Double tap that screen, show some love, okay? Your supporters, that people are customers, okay? Are customers, okay? Hey, how y'all doing? Look, today been a long day. I had a lot of work, and I'm digesting, coming out more with my marketing techniques that win a lot of people money, especially my drive and my passion for the health side of the money, the health of the body, the health of the soul, the health of like people. Oh, I'm selling my soul, you just burnt out. It's called a Pluto process. Book a session. We'll tell you more about Pluto dimension and Pluto work, Scorpio work, healing, the therapy, the healing, the herbs, the vitamins and things like that. All that healing, okay, you need to be doing in order to get that that wealth. Remember, Pluto, Scorpio deals with great wealth. Okay, not just something negative. Okay, not just something negative, all right? Not just something negative. Hey, y'all, come on in. Double tap that screen. Thank you so much, okay? So, we're talking about branding. This is part 2. Watch part 1 on my YouTube, okay? And some of the other videos, all right? So, I want to say, again, thank you all. I'm so grateful for everything. I appreciate all the sis, all the players, all the athletes, all the celebs, all the local people that's trying to just learn about their business. Learn business techniques and grow their business and their finances and the health side of that. The health. You got to think about the health, okay? That's the main goal, the health, okay? I really want y'all to focus on the health. The health. And you're going to see me take some extra notes from this live. And again, when you book a session, you get your packets. You get your packets on how to survive in the career marketing world, the career corporate world, to market your package, your brand, okay, your talent. All right, are you talented? We got to cultivate that. You need to go exercise. We got to get all that good health things implemented into your daily ritual. 6th house. We throw in astrology, 6th house, and astronomy. Thank you, Muse, the goddess Urania, and all the other guides and goddess of astrology. You have to throw all that in to cultivate a good path for your career, okay? We want a good path for our career, right? That makes sense. I want y'all to digest it. If you don't understand, please book a session. We talk about it, comment, whatever, email, text me, let's do it, okay? So these brands succeed by leveraging authentic passion, high quality products, and engagement with fans via social media. Engagement with fans via social media. Engagement with fans via social media. Engagement. Digest it. Take it in. Another good one that does it is Candy. Candy Coated Nice, man. Candy Coated Nice. I love Candy. I love her work. I love her, but she's just shaky. She Uranus in the 7th house. Just breathe. Take your potassium. Not potassium. It's another for Uranus. Is it potassium? It's another one. It's another vitamin that's real good for Uranian people. That's very shaky. But yeah, take y'all vitamins, y'all. We got to get through the ascension symptoms The ascension symptoms. Go Google ascension. Everything I talk about, just go Google it if you don't know ascension symptoms, okay? But I really want y'all to digest that part of the engagement part, okay? A lot of people don't like being like pinged a lot. Like, why you constantly comment? Well, I do especially thanks to Beyonce, and I did it before, probably Beyonce help heal, that strong energy, or her healing power she has. And she blesses with when you go to her concerts and things like that. I really want y'all to digest that, you have to be okay with people commenting a lot. You have to heal that side of like, okay, get their attention. Make sure they see you. You're fighting for your career. You're fighting for your career. You're fighting for your career. So engagement, and this for the fans, engagement is key. But for the people, the celebs or whoever they're talking to, breathe, calm down, and just let it roll off your back. Write this down. It's one of my dance quotes I teach my kids with. Especially my high level dancers that I teach to become mainstream powerhouses, either career in dance or in the industries and stuff like that. Water off the duck's back. Okay, the goddess Kata Pittman. I love her so much. The dancing dog, 2-time captain. History was made. Kayla Pittman. But water off the duck's back, okay? That's where I heard it from, But water off the duck's back. All right? Water off the duck's back. Don't let this stuff get to you. Don't let it bog you. Double tap that screen, y'all. Like. Send love. Thank you so much. Don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you, celebs. Y'all very sensitive. Go to therapy. Go get your vitamins in. Go heal. Go get your Reiki. Go get your Reiki done. Go make that a conversation. Make that like a social thing now. Like, go get your Reiki done. Go get your yoga again. Go breathe and get your healing in and get all that gunk and things off. Use your crystals. Crystals, write this down. Crystals equal sign archangels. You want to talk about, like my church foreign goat folks, crystals equal sound archangels. Why? I went to a crystal shop when I had my awakening at 24 years. I'm 33. It was like over 10 years ago. I had awakening, a group in the church, and the sensitive side of me, like, oh my God, I'm having a panic attack, my heart. I didn't know I had to have a Christed heart. I grew up in the church. I didn't know I had to become a ascended master. I didn't know who else had those heart awakenings, heart chakras, and I had to sit down, calm down, and watch a lot of videos around 2017, 2016 about the ascension and earth, growing up, the earth schools, all that stuff. A lot of people know about this already. And, let's make it a conversation. They are. But you just have to find it, okay? And I'm just bringing awareness back and cultivating my brain and my career over it of, like, using this as a quick digestion. Here's your packet about the health side, the ascension symptom side, and grow into the work side. My work is lethal. I want awards. Okay, I want you to write that down as well. One of your goals of your brand, you want your brand to be an award-winning brand. You want your talent to be award-winning talent. You want your career to be an award-winning career. Your brand, your talent, your career. Make sure you write that down and put award-winning by each 3, okay? Even your health. I want my health to be ringed around the universe for eons. That whatever regimens I did, they be looking for, especially in Hollywood. Oh, found the youth. Oh my God. All that. You want all that, okay? You want them to know, to that, you have the good stuff. I work with Hermes. Look at Hermes right there. I work with Hermes. I love Hermes. Hermes is just, okay. My porn star career is coming out too. Yeah, it's a lot, and that's another thing. Like I said, I love candy, making sexuality normal. It is part of life. Let's have that conversation. I want my sex guy points. Ain't nothing wrong with it, right? Okay, but boundaries, and I like to heal. Healing is release. I have like, who I had? I have the Greek goddess Hygeia. I have her father in my 8th house of the bedroom. So I will heal like the doctor. Like I ain't gonna say I deal like doctors, but when you get into astrology, I have a lot of healing energy that I work with. Okay, so like I said, massage therapist. I just graduated last year. You can look at my social medias. Cosmetologist, dance coach, Reiki master. All these healing modalities that I have graduated. Okay, I can graduate. My karma. Going back into my candle work, my ritual work, go book a session by my candles. What I like for you, when I do your rituals, when I do your sigil, if you don't want a candle, if I make a sigil for your career and things like that and stamp that, whatever, we talk about in private, whatever you could digest and you could take for your soul. A lot of people are sensitive. and don't want to know everything, too much. So a sigil is easy. A sigil is, I'm gonna put a picture up here in the video when I chop it up. But a sigil is something like an emblem, like a logo, something you could wear or keep at home and just pray over. Like sigils could be like considered like your personal Bible, if you will. When you make it and you sit with, especially you sit with somebody that know their magic and know their things, when you sit and make your sigils, this will help, call in things as attraction evolve around sigils. Common denominator, attraction. Hey, y'all, double tap that screen. Send me some likes, send me some love. Book your sessions. I'm making a video for YouTube for my marketing series, okay? But yeah, everything I'm saying is just getting you comfortable with, engaging your fans celebs. A lot of them right now can't take my Beyonce sting. I call it my Beyonce sting. It's my personal thing. I've been stinging. But, I'm a constant ping. I'm going to post it like 20 times. I'm going to post it. You're going to see me. You're going to know me. And you're going to understand not to block me. Okay? Everything I say to people, I want you to grasp it, digest it, and understand that this is to help you heal and help you make more money and help you stay afloat the age of Aquarius. Okay, I'm helping people stay afloat the age of Aquarius. 3 years ago, when Pluto went into Aquarius, also the new age flipped as well. It goes backwards with the ages, from Pisces, out of age of Pisces to age of Aquarius now. Okay, so it's a whole different ball game. Aquarius is heaven, LGT plus, wazoo crazy. Okay, but the best of the best. It ain't no rinky-dink gays, LGBTQ. It's the best of the best. Twin flames, ascending masters, they about to rise up. They looks, fashion. Just not even fashion. The inside of the soul. When one girl saw me, I was outside. I had all yellow on. She said, "Oh my God, you look like Oshun." She kept saying Oshun, Oshun, Oshun. And I said, "No, baby." You know who I really am, but who I channel and stuff like that. But I love Oshun, but maybe I am. That's one of my ancestors. But, this the age we in. It's a whole research age, Aquarius energies and what they foretell about the ascended masters, archangels. You have your archangel built. Again, going to spiritual advisors. Well, your spiritual advisor is the new norm. Like how Nene Leakes was saying on Housewives, and different people say, "Oh, my spiritual advisor, I love the game. I'm trying to book the game." The rapper, he supports the metaphysics community, the spiritual community. A lot of them support it, and those that support win. Why? This is bohemian. This is kind of bohemian. This is offbeat path. Aquarius, Uranus deal with homelessness. So when you have to leave the 3D dimension, 9 to 5 type work, your back blown out, Kundalini, the guy that's rising. What the fuck is the guy that's rising? All these things in this transformation is happening. You trying to figure out like an ego death. Like, what is happening? Like, my world is being crushed. My world is being ripped from me, So think about that. I want y'all to digest the Uranian side of that flip. Like Lizzo was working her ass off for years, and then boom, when Uranus went in Taurus, her sun sign is Taurus. So think about those that pop now, like Cardi B. What it was, Uranus was in Aries when she popped. I think it opposed, she Libra, so it opposed her first house. So when it left and went into, I want to say, no, 2017, 16, she got on TV. So Uranus ruled TV as well, because I'm trying to see, she probably did a good brand deal. I got to see what her Mars was, Cardi Mars, because that will let her to pop. And she used Mars as men. She used men to pop. But Uranus involved TV with men. So when you get into astrology, book a session, write that down, how I just brought that up. Cardi B, you know what she did on TV. She used TV, Uranus, men, that's Mars. So she used Uranus, her Uranus power and her Mars power. And Uranus is LGBT plus as well. Like, she's working with me behind, she's working with me, like, it's amazing. Cardi B's, I love her. She don't mind, when you talk to her and calm her down, she don't mind evolving. Go watch some of my recent interviews. I love Cardi B. I love all of them. I'm like call me fairy godfather, fairy godmother sometimes, especially my babies that really, really love me. And I work with so tenderly. I have a powerful Cancer energy in my chart. And so I love to nurture the warmth, the sensitivity of Cancer, one of my favorite zodiac signs. That's why you might see me wear blue a lot. I love the Cancer energy, okay? But you want to digest that we in a new earth, we in a new world, we in a new dimension for the next 250 years. It's a long, long, long time. So get ready for the gay, the LGBT plus going wild, but the best. The best. Somebody you can sit and talk to and you won't even think about. You'll think about it, but it won't fuel all the way to a no. The where we at now is gonna be yes, 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 and no to any drama with it. Like no drama. Go do your thing. Go do your shit. You know, enjoy life. Day you one day. The we cracking down the NFL in the hardcore male worlds. The NFL need that those men need they gay twin flames. The LGBT plus twin flames. A lot of things are cracking. The NBA. A lot of things are cracking down right now, and it's gonna kill you. Pluto there. Thank God, I love how God works. Soon as it flipped for the LGBT plus, Pluto came and pop, 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 pop. No, don't start that. The best of the best. You NFL players, you download. No more download. Pick one and make it happen. It's over with. We're hiding everything. It's over. Pick your unions. That's a new word. Pick your union. Okay, pick your union. It's over with, okay? Now, we like I say, then the health side, when you get in twin flames and soulmates and making that conversation, and that's the ease it on people. Like, this is my twin flame, this is my union. You know, I can't turn my back on this person or this soul, right? So, with that, digest that, especially for the females as well, the singles out there, everybody, you know. So, with that mind frame, everything I just talked about, with that mind frame, you could go ahead and digest the engagement side. You may be talking to another twin flame, twin soul, or somebody that, especially a person that's constantly pinging you or trying to get your attention. That person most likely be somebody high up. Or remember this, if they constantly writing you and trying to get your attention about, especially about something positive or your money, you got to pay attention what somebody telling you or writing you. If it's especially about your money or different things like that or trauma, you know, if it's trauma, there's some different. That's what you kind of, I ain't gonna say block, but that's what, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna take my spiritual vows, go light my 5 to 10 protection candles. I don't need, you know, I don't need no bad energy on me. Burn it up, fire power, burn it up. But I want everybody to digest, like, you know, don't turn your back on people that's constantly commenting you quick. Okay, they letting you know something. Pay attention to the nuances. What is trying to be conveyed? What is trying to be said to you? Okay, it's very important right now due to the internet. You know, a lot of sending masters about to pop. Aquarius, Uranus about to pop on the internet. A lot about to be like a lot of spiritual advisors should be popping right now. Anybody you see on social media that is falling away, there was a popular a couple years ago. Go think about it. Any spiritual advisors that were popping a couple years ago, they not on the scene any longer like that. And you hearing like, who is said God's wisdom? Who is said the money astrologer? Who is this one? Who is this one? Who is the conjure saint? Who is this one? Who is this one? Who is La La? You know, Harry, like the conjure, you know, like all these places. You know, you want those spiritual advisors that can get on TV, they can get somewhere like I'm trying to find some good advisors that don't mind bringing people on, go out. You can pull up at their shop, things like that. People you could pull up on and talk to and hang out with, but also have a mainstream appeal with the media that has like a platform. I mean, they said a platform with the media. Those are the ones you really want to talk to, work with, get some advice from right now due to the astrology. After Pluto leave, you'll see a shift, but hang on to those right now. Lock in with them, okay? Because I promise you, if you take a little deep breather and look at who popping and looking who commenting, talking, and trying to get attention, you'll find out who the real ones really are. Pluto is powerful. Pluto is painful. He's going to blow up the right ones to your face to let you know, oh, no, I'm going to kill out Pluto to death. The exhaust pipe. I'm going to burn off the wrong ones quick. You're going to be like, oh my God, I got a spiritual advisor. What's going on? What's going on? And they telling you bullshit. They're not giving you what I just gave you. You're not saying she used Mars, men, Uranus, TV, networks, and stuff like that, connections to rise up. They're not going to be giving you, you know, okay, oh, well, you have Venus trying Uranus. Oh, you nervous. You maybe like you shaky, or you may have multiple this, multiple that, you know, maybe multiple lovers, or you may get hurt with love, stuff like that. No. You have the power to make multiple streams of income. You need to go and get and fight for and push for multiple streams of income. Go back to school, get your education, go get your certification, go pay your spiritual advisor or somebody, your church, whoever, to back you up, like so you can have your energy, so you have a strong archangel, so you can fight any psychic attacks, any mental illness is off. so you could survive in the new shift, the new wave. Because when you get accolades, like I said earlier, accolades, the trophies, the certifications, right now is going to speak highly to your energy field. They be quick to say, oh, I was in the industry so long, I got these awards, I got this, I got this, I've been, my tenure, my tenure, my tenure. No, no. Especially if you don't have school awards. If you not in college, or you not taking online classes or certification, like right now, like last year I did massage therapy, and I did business and entertainment. Right now I'm an accountant at BRCC, and I'm online at, not that's physical, online for global sports management. No, you not about to, like, you have to have your certifications. You have to have your diploma degrees now due to the age we in. Remember, this is the age of enlightenment. Queers is smart. Like I say, anybody hate LGBTQ plus, they about to be fried out. Fried out, okay? So that's the shift we at. So digest, letting your fans talk to you, communicate to you, and figure out who is who. Click on it, what they saying. Tell your, and that's another thing I want to offer. I'm offering assistance training. Write this down. Offering assistance trainings, okay? Let's talk about this. You want strong assistants, strong people that don't mind the same thing, healing. They are, like we saying, assistants are below you, but they may be like your coworkers. Consider your assistants like your coworkers. But you know how many you got. You know, you gotta look at all that, you gotta look at all that, you gotta look at all those factors, okay? So we on the assistance pool. You know, okay. Do your assistants help you, like, good reminders of, like, your therapies, your aromatherapies are adding value to that. Hey, this is a new wave. You know, you need to be on the astrology side. You need to be pushing this product. You need to make a product with astrologers. Doing co-brand deals with tarot readers, the astrologers, massage therapists. You know, they should be current with the current events right now with the age of queers, or just in general, right? But you have the conditions. A lot of assistants are shaky. They're very scared of the artiste or the celeb. They are scared. You got to think in, like, they need their own therapy as well. So I highly advocate that you get aromatherapy going. You get your essential oil diffusers going in your places of work. You get those sages back, going burning sage, or getting sage spray. If you don't like the burn sage, get a good. I offer a good sage spray on my website. But you want a sage spray. You want something with sage involved due to the properties that sage does with purifying and cleansing energies and killing bacteria, bad bacteria off. Okay, you want to really make sure your assistants are nurtured, awarded monthly awards for your assistants and your team, monthly or yearly like blessings, bonuses, like at least 2-3 times out the year, birthdays. Every month you should throw a party. Like, hey, we celebrating birthday, even if they're in your family. Just say, I invite all my team, my staff, and this is what we doing for your birthdays. This is what we doing at least once a month. You gotta do it, just pick one once a month for your team, your staff, okay? Make sure they seen in value. So when y'all cutting that cake, pass out those awards like Employee of the Month. But don't just pick one, pick 10. Pick more than one. Do not, we're in the age of Aquarius, do not pick one person. We need strong solar plexus. We want to walk in the room like, oh, this month it's like 4 or 5 of y'all that got picked. You know, or 3 of y'all, you know. But if you got one, you got one. I'm just saying. But, you know, multiple awards for people to feel valued, to feel seen, to feel heard, okay? Venus likes Aquarius. Aquarius is the house of fans. You know, that's her father, Uranus. You know, so with that energy, Venus money. With that energy, in the heart chakra, true love. So with that being said, you want to think about, and then one thing about this, like after she leaves Aquarius, she goes into Pisces, her exaltation. So the goddess loves, you know, Aquarius energy. So make sure you pay homage, love, value to your team, your staff, your family, and making sure if you have to hire your family is trained to go. Make sure they're therapy, because family is tricky, you know, but you have to get their karma. Remember what I talked about the last video? Karmas. You want that karma that you helped out your family in a holistic, healing, healthy way, and not too much yelling, very peaceful. Your essential oil diffusers, your sages, your incense, and things like that. Why? 9 times out of 10, they do not want to work for you. Nine times out of 10, they don't want to work for you. Okay? So your incentives have to be real, real good. And your healing modalities, when the age of Aquarius, your healing modalities have to be very, very therapeutic, very air energy. I have to breathe. They have to be very, very healing, okay? So with that, you want to make sure that you're giving them air, room to grow, breathe with your company, but also making sure you write down that you're giving them an opportunity to grow their stuff. So when you put on your website, put your auntie candles, your uncle barbecue sauces, your sister clothing line, your mama food truck or money drawing all and stuff like that, her witchy woo products and stuff like that, put all that on your website. When you have an event, when you having a performance, when you having a sale, when you about to drop an album, a movie, whatever, a game, a final game of the season, drop that 50% off code, that 30 to 40 to 60% off code to their website or to your fan bases and to your social medias. A week prior, 2 days, a week prior, watch my videos about all that, how I break it down. I'm going to talk about it. I'll make another one, the shark, like 5 minutes. I'm going to try to do a 5-minute video. But do that so when, you trying to grow everybody money and sales, or use your moments of like, hey, we got a final game, we versus the King versus Spurs or something like that. Or we about to drop the movie about to premiere, whatever like that. Make sure you have all your family members, all your staff products on your personal or your business website. When you drop the code, and your fans and they fans, if they got some, most likely have some, hopefully pushing and training them and branding them as well, and promoting them. Gonna make sure y'all go live once a week and talk about your products. When they're doing that, when you drop the code and when you have a game or premiere or something like that, you drop that 50% off code. You bringing money, revenue to everybody. Okay, you bringing it to everybody, right? So everybody's being lifted up, nobody's being left out, and you give everybody a certain percentage, and you teach them metrics. Again, age of Aquarius, age of geniusness. We're making everybody a genius, okay? Age of heaven on earth. If you look, congratulations. If you're here right now, you're still breathing, you made it to heaven. It's not that many souls. It's not that many ascended masters. We learn in timelines as well. If I write you on your social media and I say you're in this timeline as my mom, the ascended master, this, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Mary the Immaculate. I'm not no mother here. I'm Mary the Immaculate. Somebody different, okay? But I still initiated. I just graduated church, Catholic school last year. But they always ask you, and I love churches, they ask you like, what are you, who are you, especially Catholics. What is your name? And again, that's another conversation, but write this down. Catholics versus Baptists. All it is different. You got one over there, Baptist, Jesus only, because they're both Christians. Common denominator, both Christians. Baptist is Jesus only. Catholics is Jesus plus everybody else in the family. Age of Aquarius, everybody else in the family. Everybody else in the family. Everybody else in the family. We can go deep about other stuff, but synopsis it up. Common denominator. They're both Christians, Baptists, and Catholics. Baptists, Jesus only. Catholics, Jesus plus everybody else. Mother Mary, St. Joseph, St. Peter, St. Teresa. I work with the goddess Athena. Goddess Athena, Big Mama Oya. They all translate to St. Teresa. They ascend their way. Okay? Go take my class by my Ascended Master, my God Goddess class, Saints Loirs, Ascended Masters. You will know who you pray to. Oh, I can't be seen with the witches and the gods and goddesses. But I'll show you who they are in Jesus' world. Right? Jesus' world. You want to be Jesus there, right? This who he talking to in that timeline, in that pantheon. You want to go pray to St. Teresa, just be aware. She might lead you, say, go to the Parthenon, go watch Greek movies, go watch, different thing like that. She deal with Athena, goddess Athena, and the Minervas and the goddesses of wisdom, stuff like that, right? And she's a beautiful saint. Painful stuff you go through with her while it's writing. Very painful. But yeah. So but yeah, that's a close, give you a good synopsis of like the age, digest it, what to do, how to work it, and what's going on, okay? But I really want y'all to get that digestion of these brands succeed by leveraging authentic passions, high quality products. So what is that? What does the high quality products look like? What does that cost? What does that take? So becoming more likable, voicing your opinion in a holistic and healthy way to people you may not like, love, or know. Okay. And again, it might be charged up like hurry, 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 hurry. Uranus is quick. So I apologize if I'm constantly pinging people. I'm just in a deadline. I'm trying to meet deadlines, okay? So like donating, giving back, it should be in the heart center now. Due to the age we're in. While we gotta help out a lot of people due to the humanitarian side of Aquarius. And if you got some already you helping out, reevaluate. That's all I'm gonna say. Especially if the charities or the organizations you give into and blessing or linked to are not giving awards. Key denominator, the age we in now, to win, you want to be tied to organizations and people that are giving awards out yearly so you can rack up. Okay, I don't know what it is, but awards. When the soul die out, they're gonna be like, oh my God, I want so many awards. When you cross over to Hades realm, wherever you going, the afterlife, wherever you going, they're gonna pick the soul, and especially when you reincarnate next life, wherever you going. You know, Egypt was all about preparing for the next life. So prepare yourself. You know, like get your awards, get your awards rack up. That's why when you spend, about the Lord, I was 5,000. When you spend 2,000 or more with my business, you get a trophy. You get a community role opener, Crown of Success trophy. Okay. So that's what I give all my shoppers. Everybody, no exclusions. I don't care if I've been punched, slapped, yelled at. If you're a customer and you spend over $2,000, we only do it twice a year. You're in it a lot of time. You're being got. You have to wait till next year, but you're being got your trophy. Okay. And the trophy is $2,000 or more. Right, you get up to 20,000 with me. I have a couple of them. You get the crown of Athena. Okay, that's a powerful crown of loyalty for one, but also mastering energy. You're being mastered how to manipulate manifestation, and what does that looks like to manifest your desires, your reality. To your liking, to your level, but a high level, big money. Okay, you'll be able to manifest a lot quick when you take that type of class, especially when you get up to 20,000 and up with my company. I've been blessed you tremendously to think about a lot of things and succeed and sell. Okay, sell in the marketplace. Like you watch other videos, I graduated high school straight out the gate, national certified in customer service, so I know what the people want. I got it. I took the year course. I took the program in high school. Trophy and certifications. I know what the people want straight out of high school, very young age. So when you buy my products or get my awards, those crowns will be on you, bestowed upon you. And you'll be like, whoa, why I just feel so enlightened to go do X, Y, and Z for my career, or reevaluate how I'm treating myself and how I'm treating my fans. Okay, or my consumers, my shoppers, my clientele, and my work ethic. How am I treating my work ethic? You know, like work. That's another thing. How am I treating my work ethic? That's a powerful note as well to write down and think about. Like, hey, you know, I have to treat this much better. I need to spend 2 hours a week on classes about my work or the type of work I'm doing. I need to go take a 2 hour fitness class to boost my energy, or take a extra class on X, Y, and Z about my work. Like, what am I doing? Or pull back an extra time to study more, or get the house cleaned up. You know how they say sweep around your own front door. Get everything together on the inside, spiritually, healing, holistically, to understand like, hey, my workload, like I can't work in these type of environments. So can your team, your staff, your family, right? So that's what I want y'all to digest about your people that are trying to communicate to you, all right? And those some questions I have for you as well right here. What do you think this means about, and how do you evolve to get it, to digest it? Because some don't want to engage. Some people don't want to engage. So make sure you're paying your assistants, your team, high-level fans that have been promoted through my fan program. Okay, I have a fan program. Book it. Talk to me, my mentor program, and I will help train your fans and help you. Most likely you don't have your fan base together. So I will help cultivate your fan base, or rebrand it, or redo it, or refoundate it, like get it together again, refreshing it, and get that good energy, good structure going on my level, my award-winning level. Okay, my award-winning level. So that's the goal right now due to the age we in the age of fans. Okay. But what do you think this means? Like, think about this. Like, these brands succeed by leveraging authentic passions. You have to be passionate. And that's from the heart. Meaning I could sit and talk all day negative to you, beat you down. Your passion, your drive, your fire will surpass that abuse, that negative energy, that dark stuff. Like, for real. Your passion should burn through it, right? Or your talent. Because your talent should lead to, is a good close tie to your passion. High quality products and direct engagement with fans build social media. So we're going to talk about some people that have strong fan bases and some people careers. So I got some scenarios we're going to break down, but I want y'all to go ahead and digest the blueprint we're about to run through right quick, okay? So first thing first, the key components to market your career are to build your brand in a good way. Okay, I'm gonna give you some of mine and some of the structures we have of the internet. Okay, and some class design too. All right. So the things I came up with is you have to build a solid personal brand. Okay, and it goes into what is next? Online presence, making sure you're fighting for your own. We're going to talk about that with contracts, okay? Because I'm going to make a video strictly about contracts, okay? Strictly about contracts. So what is that? Clearly define your unique skills, your value, Venus, your value skills, dealing with Mars, Mercury energy, your skills, your values, and your reputation. Reputation is also Venus, the Libra energy, but also Jupiter could do a reputation. Pluto, Scorpio energy, also Aquarius could do your reputation. If you got a good reputation, we buy your product. You know, you're likable, we buying into you. We consuming you, right? Okay. We also have deciding what you want to be known for. Okay. Clearly define your unique skills, values, and reputations. Defining what you want to be known for. All right. Now, if that doesn't make sense, pause, breathe, write it down, ask questions, communicate, and let's talk about it, okay? But I want you to build a solid personal brand, clearly define your unique skills, values, and reputations, deciding what you want to be known for, okay? Optimize online presence. A fully completed keyword-rich LinkedIn profile is essential, okay? And as are professional social media profiles, which should be kept positive and consistent. That is a lot of work if you are trying to run the streets, and not just run the streets, run the streets, book events, do this. You need help. You need help. So that's where, if you're doing it by yourself, that's where, you know, you deal with scheduling, you take your vitamins, you're going to exercise, you're going to work out, and really build your career, okay? Build your career in a holistic, adding holistic things in, like the doctors, healing, your yogas, Reiki, your massage therapies, and things like that, to make sure you're getting the health, the mental health, so you won't be fatigued a lot, okay? With the online presence, that's the personal website. All right. Okay, your personal website that falls on your online presence, your look, your photo shoots, your Venus flow, making sure you look good, okay? Okay, so that falls into showcasing work portfolio. So a solid personal brand, optimize online presence, and now we're number 3, showcasing work portfolio, okay? Develop a personal website or personal portfolio that displays past work, case studies, or projects, okay? If you have questions, please comment below. And make sure you look good. Go ask questions. Go look at different artists, how they design things. You want a good design team or good design techniques that help you look good, okay? Making sure you have the good aesthetic, okay? You want an active networking energy about yourself, all right? Active networking is number 4, all right? Engage in industry events, so making sure you're out there networking, showing up, and getting out there, right? Join professional associations and utilize alumni networks. So making sure you're joining groups or create your own groups. Create your own groups, okay? Engage in industry events, join professional associations, and utilize alumni networks. All right, that's number 4. All right, number 5 is content creation. Share industry insights, write articles, or speak at events to demonstrate expertise. Healing your throat chakra and getting comfortable with overpowering people sometimes. You have to get used to being like not no bully energy, but you have to be able to bust through the door. You need the roles, you need the doors, bust through. You cannot be afraid, you cannot be afraid, you cannot be afraid, you cannot be afraid. Yes, have grace and poise and class about yourself, but you cannot be afraid to communicate and get your point across, okay? Nicki Minaj made that a thing a couple decades ago about women could be seen as like the BITCH energy a lot due to them trying to be a boss, right? So you want to put that in your energy for all my shy, timid people, or my people that don't like to socialize or talk or communicate. You want this energy to really cultivate in your favor to succeed. You have to communicate. You have to get out there that it is okay to, talk and market yourself at unknown or weird events, but that makes sense for your brand, okay? It has to make sense for your brand, and also it has to make sense for your marketing. Like, will this event be good for my marketing, my brand? Also, will this event sell my brand? Can I bring products there? They say, yeah, but nobody may buy it. That's what I mean. Think about that. You got events that cater to it, they may buy it. You have some events that might not want to buy it, but you need to be there and push. And that's what I'm learning too as well. Constantly doing something over and over again until you beat the results in. Not until you don't get no results, until you beat the results. And that's burning through negative energy. That like, oh, you're not like. No, I'm liked. That's just like enhancement. Let's enhance myself so I can get through the door, right? So that's that, okay? So next we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top points, and then examples of marketing your career to the public. So they talk about LinkedIn a lot, but also like different websites, different platforms out there that you could showcase your information. Of course, social media, your personal website. I know Indeed and different things like that. You could post your resumes and different things like that. But you want to find websites that you could post, page, like different things that you could post to drive sales and drive awareness to your brand and what you're trying to do to market yourself to the public. YouTube, all those things, TikTok, all the different platforms of social media. And paying for it. Sometimes you gotta pay for things, okay? That's why you need a regular 9-to-5 job until you do all hustling and working for different people and get some things done, okay? Okay, let's see. What is public speaking is a big one. A lot of people don't like to speak in the public. So make sure y'all focus on really speaking, going live if you don't want to go out there sometimes, but making sure you're on live a lot. And then really you putting out something that is real good for your brand and talking about something that drives attention, that drives good energy, awareness, to making a collective conversation to get something across to the people about what you're doing, what you're selling. So making sure you're being seen and heard, okay? Not just sitting on live and just looking and then let's do a battle, things like that. No, okay? You got to really fight for your career. Remember that. You're fighting for your legacy, all right? So next we have consistency across, strategies for effective career promotion. So promoting yourself, promoting your team, promoting people, promoting the looks, evolving. Remember, the internet, what it is, the internet evolves every year. Somebody was telling me with the Mercury retrograde and things like that. So you want to qualify accomplishments, okay? Use metrics in your resumes, LinkedIn's, such as increase sales by 20% or reduce project time by 15%. So you want to make sure you're accomplishing things in allotted time. You want to make sure you're doing things that really, really drive sales. Sale. You got to digest that. You got to get comfortable with cold calling. You got to get comfortable with cold calling. You got to get comfortable with cold calling, okay? Consistency across all platforms. If your name is on TikTok, let's just say mine is said The Money Astrologer. It needs to be there on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that. That's that personal, that's that business stuff. Then your personal thing, okay? But I'm helping you gather everything and put it together and digest that side. Double check. There's a video of a reference. Double checking yourself and making sure that you're getting everything in order for your success of your brand, okay? This is organizing your brand, okay? We're making sure you get everything together to the key components. These is key components, not just extra things, the full 500-page stuff. This is like a 2-page thing we got. That's boom, 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 the right dots right quick. Let's coast this. Let's get this going. Let's get the keys going, the key points, okay? So that's that. That's some of the things I wanted y'all to get to digest, understand about the platform and building your platform and making sure your platform looks aesthetically good, looks aesthetically pleasing, and making sure you're getting your point across. But making sure it looks good. You want to make sure people are able to look and digest it and not run from you. So make sure you do something with a smile or have your teeth or have a good second house going with your platform, all right? Yours or somebody else's, but just make sure the models or whoever you're doing or having make sure they look good, okay? So what we have here. So next up we got to go through some examples, y'all. So get ready for this, all right? So some examples we have right now. We're going to talk about some celebrity brands that have some powerful brands out there that actually sell, they take time to look good. They actually make sure that their products, that everything they're doing is pushed in the right way and that you can consume them. But here's my key. Can they keep doing it? We have a couple I'm about to name, but a couple of them cannot keep doing it. A lot of people do not consistently do something, right? You know how Kim Kardashian, she had a perfume line. They just, like Khloe just did a perfume thing. Like, they're doing a couple things, but they're not doing it every year. Only thing they've been consistent with is their TV show, right? You need to be consistent with your brands. Now, can you take my training and coaching to keep it consistent? I'm going to be on your butt about that every year. I want that karma. Again, go watch all my videos. I want that karma. I don't care if it's just one product. They're going to say when I cross over, that is the saint, the god, goddess of perfume. That person made sure she was at that she was doing that perfume every year for 2-3 decades. That's my niche. When you go to trade schools or in college, they tell you, what is your niche? What are you good at? What are you going to excel with? What are you going to be known for? Your niche, okay? One of my niches in cosmetology school was, I want to be known for my curls. I love curls, I'm surprised my braids and curls. What the ends were. But you're going to start seeing me. I'm about to get comfortable with, because I've been to school a lot. I'm about to get comfortable coming back out and getting you about to see my hair, you about to see everything, you about to see me look good, okay? I see the fashion, you about to see the it side of it all, okay? So with that, we about to go into some people, and we're going to talk about it, but I'm going to pinpoint when you sign a contract with me, I'm going to pinpoint some of my techniques that make you win. But I'm going to coach you through it. You have to fight for this money. Remember to watch the other video. You have to fight for this money. You have to heal for this money. You have to, pay your spiritual advisors and your rituals for this money. Not saying cut a person down. What I talked about in the other video, general magic. General magic, general. Don't put anybody's name on it. General. You need clear karma. You want it general, you want to put, make sure my name, and anybody coming against my name, they just move out my way. They still put that on there. They still could say their stuff, but they will move out my way, and anybody come against my my brand will be re-educated to stop coming against me and focus on their stuff. You know, again, teaching people how to be general with their attacks. Don't just don't target me with that magic. I don't like no spiritual attacks. Don't do that. It costs too much. Don't do that. It costs. Don't sit up here and constantly attack somebody spiritual like that. It costs. Move that alone. You know, make sure when you praying for something, unless you're doing love rituals, but make sure do it book with me. I say 6 months, 6 weeks to 6 months. If that person ain't tying in, you know, with the love rituals, move on. That's love. But other stuff like cutting the bitch down, like no, take the person out, take the person. No. Fight for your talent, enhance yourself, look good, work on your skills, and you know, do your road opener rituals, your magic, your spiritual bath cleansers and things like that, and your protection rituals. That's it. Don't uncross me for bad energy, bad contracts, bad people. And if I ain't signed contracts from my celebrities out there that have been in some deals already, we'll talk about Sweetie and a couple other celebs. You know, y'all been in a lot of contracts. They may have been blocking y'all from that great wealth. You gonna sign some deals, and now a lot of them are dried out. You won't see Sweetie with no McDonald's deal. You won't see a lot of them with that stuff, y'all. I'm just saying, okay? But that's nothing. We're gonna make a video about contracts. So we're going to talk about, now we have some top examples of some successful celebrity brands and athletes brands that are like, you know, we have Michael Jordan, Air Jordan, Nike, creating a 1.3 billion legacy. Okay, that's a lot of money. We're going to talk about why and how he's able to do that. Why he's not doing no club appearances. He's not doing all the extra stuff. We're going to talk about that in a second. All right. We have Rihanna Fenty Beauty. Okay, and that's dealing with the cosmetics area. We have Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He has a powerful tequila brand. We have Ryan Reynolds, Aviation Gin, Mint Mobile. We have Serena Williams, S by Serena, Happy Viking brand. We have Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, a comprehensive lifestyle brand covering fashion, eyewear, and fragrances. We have LeBron James, his Unknown Spring Hill community, strong branding in fashion, retail, and media production. We have Venus Williams, Elvin, his Happy Viking, activewear and plant-based nutrition. Then we have Conor McGrew, proper number 12. Successful, launched, and sold a whiskey brand. So pay attention. A lot of people are offering, pay attention to the common denominator. You know, we talk about common denominator over here, wisdom lights. Write that down. What out of the top 20 of things going on, what's the common look, product they selling, how they doing it, the common denominator. Okay? When they dropping, look at all that, okay? Then we have Steph Curry brand, the Curry brand, a dedicated apparel line under Under Armour, celebrities. Let me see, celebrities with. Okay, no, that's part of my next video. And then we also have Kim Kardashian, Skims, a massive successful shapewear brand. Her brand is shapewear, shaping the body. Okay, shaping the body. Maybe the soul, I don't know, but shaping the body. Okay. Selena Gomez, okay, Rare Beauty. Selena Gomez, Rare Beauty, a highly popular and mission-driven cosmetic line. Then we also have Ryan Reynolds, Aviation Gin, Mint Mobile. Oh, they did it twice. Let's put Mint Mobile. Oh, okay, okay, that's right. Then George Clooney, Cosmigos Tequila, liquor brand. Then we have Ryan Gaston and Aaron Paul, Dos Heroes, Ms. Cole. This is authentic handcraft branding to succeed. So they deal with branding your career look like as well. And those are some people that are top on Google's list that deal with, you know, branding themselves and having success in those genres, okay? In those areas that they are in, okay? So we have, again, activewear, some celebrities, liqueurs, and then we have in the fashion industry a lot. Okay, so food, fashion, and cosmetics, okay, are some of the top ones right now. But what are they doing to stay afloat? Those are some of the things that I like to keep pinpoint and help my clients with. You know, that is my goal, and that is my niche, and that is my gift. I'm able to look at a person and look at your career. That's my God-given gift, my spiritual gift, whatever you want to call it. My gift, I can look and analyze, like the weather forecasting. I can look and analyze people's career after I look at your resume, look at what you're doing, look how you got your brand. Not just upgrading it, but I look at it and I can evolve it by ripping it apart with my mind's eye. It's something spiritual. And I can see the faults very quickly of like, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Move all this out the way, heal this back up, and shape it. Again, I have awards in coaching dancers and looking good and things like that. But I'm taking that energy and cultivating it into a full-scale marketing brand team that helps people brand their careers and structure their careers and their talent. Like, what are you talented? Why you want to brand this talent? Like, what you want to sell? You know, why you want to sell your talent this way? So my gift is to look at your talent, look at your brand, and figure out a way to sell more of it. If you're not selling it right, even if you're selling a lot of it, I can come in and help you heal. Okay, like say Kim, I could tell she needs Reiki a lot. They need a lot of hex removing energy. Reiki massage therapy is real good to remove dark magic and different things off the body, okay? And pulling and moving the muscles and the different muscles and the tendons and things like that, and really exercising the mind in the right way, because she uses a lot of mental energy, because she talks and she thinks a lot. So that's my whole goal for the past couple years. Like, girl, come on. I feel you praying. I feel you pulling on me some type of way. You know, like, come on, get this healing session, okay? Come on, get this healing session. To get healed up and out of the negative energy of what's going on. Lord, no. Let's cut off. Okay, come on, thing. Okay, there you go. So that's my goal. But we're going to talk about, these are just some examples of some people that have good, strong brands that are selling real top of the line money. Pulling in a lot of money, okay? So the Michael Jordan thing right quick. We're going to talk about that quickly. Then Michael Jordan, we're going to talk about this, and we're going to break down some of my techniques that will help you or help him sell more if you want more money. Not just more money, more legacy, but also more multiple streams of income. Because we're in an age, if you watch my other videos, everybody's a millionaire within 3 years if you work a traditional 9-to-5 job and have birthday blessings weekly and monthly throughout those 3 years. Gas money blessed. Oh, hey, grandma, here, grandson, here's some gas money. Here's some food for work. Here's some money for work. Oh, come on, the group at work, we're going to spend, this for the manager. Here's $200 everybody for some food this week. You know, a lot of blessings like that throughout the 3 years and stuff like that. Oh, you hear him, my best friend about to buy us all some food for this week. You know, things like that. Within 3 years, the average person is a millionaire, okay? If you're able to pull in multiple $5 million checks quick, especially if you look at a person's career in a decade, you know, that person has pulled in millions quick. That person net worth or that person value should be seen as a billionaire. If they ain't pulled in, if you know artists, like watch what Anne Hathaway them doing. If she got 5 movies coming out. If they able to pull in, like say this year, they're able to pull in, say $15 million this year. That person is like considered a billionaire energy if they're able to do it multiple times. So say they did this, like, as I said, decade, what a person has done in their past. Like, what are you doing, what you have done, what you trying to do. You know, that's how I look at it. So say they did it, like, say Keisha Cole had the #1 syndicated show on BET. I will fight my hardest, like, over there with Keisha because she did it multiple times. I said, okay, Keisha, come on, no, look, keep going. Or let's find out how we could flip this in your favor if you don't want to be on TV any longer. But put Let's get you some brands in. Why? I know you could sell. Whatever you was doing with those multiple that showed that made history, you could do it again by selling a product, right? Why? She looks good and she'll know what to do. You just look at the things that she has done. Okay, that's just an example. But say with Michael Jordan, I was saying the same thing. Like let's get you a show and let's film and let's get you comfortable with being seen more to draw in more things. Why? He made his money off of, wait, I'm gonna leave it there. We're gonna read this passage first. Believe it or not, Michael Jordan, who is arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, initially wanted to sign with the Adidas shoe company. But as Forbes notes, his agent came up with a phrase Air Jordan and also happened to have close ties with Nike. Nike offered a 5-year deal, pay attention, a 5-year deal with the base pay of $500,000 per year. Okay, $500,000 per year. And the rest is history. Today, when people shop for Jordan Retro 1 shoes or any other Jordan shoe or gear, they are undoubtedly know about the ongoing partnership between Jordan and Nike, which was earned him an estimate $1.3 billion over the years, right? So think about that. He has not been seen doing any other deals. That's one. Yeah, he has $1 billion company, but he has been consistent. I like consistent. That's what I'm talking about. That's me. Do it over again. Drop, big up, get up again. I'm tired. No, come on, going to the doctor. Get up again. Get it again. Now this person's soul has been stamped victorious as keeping something going and able to sell it and make billions off of it over like a long period of time. But again, you already value that billionaire. The new world we at, he's really a trillionaire. But they need to make that a new norm and talking about everybody on that level being a trillionaire. But remember, you could fall. That's why I say, hey, are you consistently making these checks? Keep it going. You need your healers now. We need to make that mainstream. You need your healers to keep it going. I made one of my twin flames, like Odell Beckham Jr., a couple other people that are my twin flames that, I feel, what I know from God, and what I prayed about, internally, Shango, Oya, energy, the storylines and shit. I may want them to have that type of success, and I can see it. Let's heal, let's get it together, and let's get you out there. Let's get that network, let's get that brand, let's get that product going, right? Okay. But you're not seeing Michael Jordan in any other deals. He has been consistent with that one, most like basically only, right? So with that, what type of contract he doing and signing that's not allowing other brands? I would love to have seen him do a Instagram brand deal or a TikTok brand deal or a restaurant brand deal as well, offering come get your food and also your Jordans. Or come get like a college brand deal, like having his stores or Jordan shoes placed in these different colleges where they can come in and walk and buy these shoes, right? You want to think about little nicks like that nobody really thinking about it, or they thinking about it, they're not doing it. That's me, hire me. Let's fight for that to happen. Nobody doing it. I would definitely say, okay, Michael Jordan, let's go ahead and get a restaurant brand deal going. Just say Ruth Chris. Let's TJ Rivers somebody, but that's out here. What's another global brand? Or McDonald's. Say you walk in McDonald's, you go to McDonald's and also buy you some Jordans. Okay, that ain't it make me. It's not tacky. Do your rituals. Do your honey magic. You roll open the candles and rituals and like that, so people could like it and not say nothing too negative about it, so it could boom real good and be liked. Okay, but we making that mainstream. We talking about what they've been doing for years behind the scenes and cleaning it up and making it a forefront thing, right? So again, kudos to the cinemasters and the practitioners out there. It's your time, baby. Let's get it going right now. Okay, let's get it going, okay? Let's get it going. Okay. But that's one of the niches, And again, he's an athlete. So athletes he don't have a TV show, none of that. So athletes get known by, and he didn't really do club appearances, stuff like that, pop-up shop, stuff like that. He made this happen for himself by having it's like 5 championship rings. You know, he's a winner. So he made his millions or billions, basically trillions, around, because a $1 trillion value due to this person has did this for over 2 decades. I could hire him right now and say, do a McDonald's brand deal. It's gonna boom. Do a Target brand deal. It's gonna boom. This person value is $1 trillion, really. This is the age we in. It's not $1 million billion. This person is a trillionaire due to his success with that brand. You see what I'm saying? But me and whoever else on my level that deal with that type of branding and marketing, strategy, power, and that can really get it done. You know, I can get this done. We can hire the right people, hire the family, and get this energy out there. Your product and everything sold out there, okay? We're in the age of Aquarius. Remember that. Age of Aquarius, okay? But he has 5 championship rings. So this person is a champion and able to win a game. So the fans saw that. The fans saw that this person is winning. Let me buy his product. Let me buy into him. Maybe I'll win. Okay? He won a lot. Okay? I'm sorry, not 5, 6. Okay? His legacy, he has the followers are built on his status as a 6-time NBA champion in with his global brand. Okay? So 6 championships. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. Like I have 4 under my belt. You know, 4 Super Bowls and other stuff I have, you know. So this is powerful energy around, you know, make sure you're hiring the people that are able to get it done, you know, like me. Or you ask the question, let's interview Michael Jordan, let's talk about his team. Like, what is your team doing to win right now? You know, what is your team doing to win right now? You know, or what have they been doing to win, okay? And let there be a conversation for the people that's winning right now, you know, and really bring it down to earth, talking a, you know, a nice tone, and let people digest that this is what I'm doing to win right now, okay? This is beautiful. I love it. And it's easy and it works for him. And that's nothing. It works. But, you know, find out what works for you and find out how far you could push. Hire the right people, because I'm advocating for more jobs for people, okay? You got this beautiful thing going on. You could fit 2 more brands in there. Or you could go ahead and build up your fan base, because this fan base is dealing with the sports world and the championship rings. And we could say that question. You know, we could say this. You know, like, why would I go to anybody else that hasn't won 6 championships? I would buy his product. That energy is on my feet. The energy is on my feet. This person has won 6 championship games, you know. Like, I want this person energy on me, right? I want to consume this energy. Why? This person is a winner, right? So, with that, that's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I love marketing. I love building a sense of like, okay, so we're going to talk about some people that have strong fan bases. Taylor Swift has the Swifties, millions of followers across platforms. She has 281 million, okay, on Instagram. So that's strong and powerful. But what else does Taylor Swift do to incentivize and make sure her fans are seen, her workers as well are seen, because her workers get bonuses on tour, to be seen, heard, and valued. Sweetie is not valuing her fans. Taylor Swift does. Beyonce does as well. You know, each person I'm about to start naming, they do things to incentivize and make sure their fans feel valued, seen, and heard, right? But I want to go extra. You know, I want you to film that, Age of Aquarius, film that, but also, you know, advocate and show that, hey, we're blessing so many people lives. Like, we giving donations back, we giving our workers bonuses, incentives, parties every month, beautiful things, now getting awards. Do they have those plaques? I want a monthly plaque given, like Employee of the Month, Employee of the Month, Employee of the Month, you know, things like that. Remember, 3 or more. Don't pick just 5. If you got like over 300 people in your staff, pick at least 10 to 20 people monthly. At least monthly. Okay, we watching you, we value all that. Why? It's going to reduce stealing, and it's going to reduce people not wanting to work for you. It's going to boost their morale to work for you and show up and do things. And that's another thing. What else y'all got going on, my workers and my team? Let's add your products to my website. That's another thing I need to fight for. So adding your team, adding your teams and your family products to your websites. Make sure you have a link tree. Or when you click on your website, you have your different list of the people websites and stuff like that to bless or to showcase and bring awareness to what they got going on, okay? But yeah, and then that's Taylor Swift, and then we have Beyonce, the Beehive, and she's known for her intense. The fans are known for their intense loyalty, defending her line, and heavily promoting her work. So you know they stopped it. They stopped a lot of her fans like leaving bees and stuff like that. They stopped it. They stopped her fans from stinging people, if you will. Okay, stinging people. We have the BTS Army. We have Cardi B gang and her energy around her talking, vocalizing her insecurities, and making it known, but also cultivating her look and her health and making it beautiful aesthetic for people, and like not being afraid of your body and talking about it, and you know, adjusting what you want to adjust, but the energy given out, like she pays spiritual advisors, like she advocates and talks about it and making it a thing, and she's winning. She's beautiful. You know, I love it. I love it. Okay, Nicki Minaj, the Barbs. You know, the things she has done and blessed the Barbs with. But where we at now, it's time to do more. And that's okay. You can do more. But how do we do it? How do I do more for my fan base? If I've been doing so much already, let's reevaluate, let's look at it, and let's grow it. But in a healthier way, and making sure everybody's healed up through it, okay? So like Nicki Minaj, the Barbs, I will say, okay, and this for everybody, Nicki Minaj, let's do 5 different warehouses / storefronts. So 5 or more, depending on you, but I'll say 5. 5 is good enough. 5 different states or different points around the globe. 5 storefronts, warehouses. Like we have warehouses across the street that I'm trying to get donations and sponsorship for. So please, y'all, support us. Head over to my link tree. Help us out. I'm trying to grow my business, trying to grow my marketing firm, I'm trying to grow my spa, trying to grow all my healing modalities, my metaphysical shop, in my my hair business. I'm trying to grow all that, okay? And my fitness. I need my gym. I need to work out. I want to lose all this. Right now, I'm about to cut off. It's late at night. I'll go walk across the street to my warehouses and just my factories and just work out and just know myself. So please, y'all, keep me in your prayers that we get this done, our warehouses, okay? But I would say for Nicki Minaj, open up 5, and then, you know, cultivate your brand, you know, hire your fans. But you hire me or any astrologer or anybody that deals with branding a team, getting your team trained, and you know, building them up the right way. That's my passion of, you know, I have to find a word, of building up a company or people and coaching them and, you know, graduating them out the program. We call it like media training, but not just media training, but like workforce training. So I like workforce training, okay? And that would look for, you know, we'll look for the top fans. I will use astrology as well to make sure, you know, the fun side of that. You know, like, oh, okay, this person's Libra, Capricorn, you know, that's 6 house, this is this. And hire these people as, you know, not just going out there, but just at the sense of to like make sure, okay, like, hey, we're going to pick this person because time is allotted. We don't have time for all the extra BS. This person, astrology flows with what we got going on. Why? If you're really like me, if you're really an entrepreneur and a really CEO, business owner, business person, you know it's more expensive to fire someone. it's more expensive to fire someone. Okay? So I would say, okay, Nicki Minaj, we're about to get the team together, we're about to build up these 5 storefronts, about to hire some fan bases and build that network up. So your fan base, website, make sure they sign up for that. Let's look at who is paying a lot monthly or in general that applies for the top fan spot, the top fan group leader spot, the top fan group leader spot that leads into store manager. Why? Their soul loves you already. Why not? Their soul loves you, thinking being with spiritual. Their soul loves you already, so we're going to cultivate healing. Get your healers, your Reiki masters, your healers, your spot people, your healers, and get this healed up. That person loves you, so we're going to do uncrossing rituals and heal. And what is a ritual? Just light some candles and do, like a Reiki session. Go research a Reiki massage. Basically, crystal healing. And heal up that person enough to let them know, like, this is a pure heart, not a tainted heart. You never have to kill me out. You never have to hurt me in any type of way. Protection for the artist or the client. Okay? Top priority. These are my boundaries. These are my stipulations to protect my celeb. Okay? Let's do our healing sessions. Okay? So, why I know what it means to be a fan. I know what it is to love somebody unconditionally and genuinely and all this twin flame, all this twin soul stuff. I understand it. But we will have our protection, okay? But we have to hire these souls. Why? These souls genuinely will show up with their heart open for you already. Make sense? We talked about this in previous videos. Venus flow. We need Venus. We need the Venus energy to flow. If a person coming to work with their heart bust open for you, that's a powerful, beautiful thing. Why would you not want that? That means that person is loyal. That person to come to work and show you billions. You tell that person anything. Like, what do you think about this? This. You would get the honest opinion. You would get the heartfelt opinion. And it will lead to the heart chakra. We in the age of Aquarius, the heart. The heart, remember, Aquarius is opposite. Leo, center stage, the heart. Aquarius, center the fans. Also, Venus, Libra, is on her way to exhaustion, Pisces, through Aquarius. The goddess father is Uranus, Venus. So that is beautiful energy to have, So that's what you need to think about when you're booking with me, when you hire me, or when you're doing insurance. But this is my stuff. So with that, this is mine. Okay? Because y'all not doing it. You're not going to do it. I'm over age Aquarius. You're not going to do it. So, I'm blessed by God. I'm truly blessed. I'm so lucky to be a twin flame ascended master. It's the age of twin flame ascended masters. I hold a seat at the high table, okay? The high table, all right? So, with that, you want to make sure you're building this fan base. Now, you see why it's important. Those souls, once we heal them up, do our protection rituals for you, so we can hire these fans so you won't get killed and hurt, okay? So, once we got that going, we build up them, we award them monthly. We picked them to do and host, because you could pick your fans to host the multiple events. That's why I say we picking these souls for the right thing, to make your money. Okay, they're gonna show up to every event location. Like, I'm tired of say Nicki Minaj, I hold the talent. The client, I'm tired. I can't. Your fan will go and it will bust up down for you, right? Okay then. So they could host the event. And we could say you about to drop an album, or you have the fall season about to premiere with the football players and stuff like that. Say we need at least 6 events throughout the year, and that's again for my players. That's attention for your career, for one, and two, you building that loyalty, that fan, the rapport between you, the fan, and the consumers. But also, that's building up the attention and the energy we need to sell our merch, our products, and the other income we need to say, okay, we have these money making opportunities that people are hosting, these parties, these events that they can come to and sit at and just wear your jerseys, wear your stuff, and your stuff, not just the team stuff, your numbers, your stuff, building up your hive, your collective, your network, and stuff like that, and sell the team stuff as well. But that'll be also a good look for the CEOs of the companies. Okay, oh, they got all our merch and stuff like that. They gonna look at that. They're gonna like you more, and they may give you more money, meaning you can fall back some more and let us do it, or me do it, and your assistants or your team members or your fan bases do it and do these extra events and host on your behalf, and cultivate their Age of Aquarius energy by giving them a platform, right? So now you have freed up so many souls, so many people with more jobs. Now you see why you're falling back. Well, I'm tired. You can be tired. Yeah, I'm not doing it already. So these extra 5 to 10 events, they're strictly for like the fan bases to garner the attention and the media and the good energy, the good karmas. Again, karma. The things we need to do to grow our energy, the money, our soul, all that. Play this back, all that. Those top fans, their fan base, and the ones we pick to host everything on your behalf, this will grow your finances in a tremendous, easy way. This is extra, like passive income. Why? You passing up on showing up. My top fan gonna do it for me. They love you so much already. I got my spiritual protection. You're not gonna do me dirty. Why? I cleanse you up and down. You're gonna do me justice. You're gonna do me right. You got a good contract agreement with me. You work for me. You're my top fan. You love me unconditionally, right? Make it happen for you. This for you. Do you not know that soul is going to be so venerated and loved and so much unconditional energy going to come to you through that person? And they're going to say, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I just feel so tremendously blessed by you and can't take it and may just bust into a burst of light. Angel Aquarius. That person gonna just feel so enlightened by you and your heart gonna just bust open, right? That's the age we in. So we're gonna pick the right ones, we're gonna pick the top ones, we're gonna do all the evaluation and get that done for your fan base, but your warehouses. Then like that, why we're about to sell out our merch. And they can walk into and buy the merch or catch the sale. I can go online or y'all come into the stores. 2 lines of income right there. We got the physical excuse me, and the online, right? So that's 2 lines of income right there. Why the online may sell out and the physical may sell out, right? Why online you have 2 extra weeks to ship it, you get more stuff in, right? But in the storefront, that's now, that's now. So that's where all the money and stuff going, and then you give your people a place to pull up at and hang out and draw attention, things like that too, and film it. So that's what I'm doing for my clients, for my people, okay? I'm helping you build your strong fan bases. That's the core thing. But also, whatever you got going on, let's freshen that up. Your appearance, your look, your style, all that, and just, making sure whatever you're trying to do for your career and your brand is pushed in the right way, holistically healthy and likable way to garner a long career. A long career. Why I like long. Michael Jordan again. I'm giving Michael Jordan. Before we leave out, we're going to talk about Sweetie in a second. But things like that. But again, like how some of these, and these a lot of females, and these artists is like, Michael Jordan is one of the only people right now. Maybe Serena and Venus Williams. They shooting up the chart next. And a couple others, I think. What is he? Is he having Cristiano? He plays soccer. I don't know. Steph Curry is another top one. That's good with their branding and things like that and making a killing off it. But do they have a strong fan base? Most likely not. Why? You are not seeing these people post, hey, we just had 3 to 4 events this year for our fans. We have a fan hub storefront where you can pull up at for all our fans and our loyal fans and customers for that celeb or that athlete brand. You don't see that. It's not in the mainstream, right? If it is, it's on the low and they're making their money, whatever they're doing, but it's not really real. What's really going on? How are they really, selling and making their real authentic money? It's selling, but you're not having that many, right? They draining the collective. Let's make a way in a room for a lot of more people, right? Okay. I'm just saying. Let's make room for a lot of more people. And they out there, y'all doing it. But now I'm here. I'm telling you who I am. I'm fighting for my career. And I'm letting you know what I can offer you, your team, and stuff like that. And again, the age of quest, if you don't, it just is what it is. Y'all gonna suffer. So you gotta hire me. I'm just saying, it's just the age we in. We in the age of quest. That's weird. But and God is good, God is good. I'm a powerful archangel. Why? This is the age of our archangels. So with that, yes, church is involved. And church for me is just, a meditation place, a place for you to connect to yourself. Yeah, I can hear the word all day long. But it's a place where I go just to find me, my heart chakra, God, my inner God flow. My inner God flow, So that's the age with. So, we want to get your Swifties, the Beehive, the Barty Gang, the Barbs. What is stuff called here? The stuff called, I got a name for his. Even that, where's their merch? Where they merch at, for the Swifties, the Beehive. Beyonce don't have no t-shirts, crop tops, sweatpants, hats, jackets coming soon. But the Beehives. Right. I did that with Keisha Cole, right. Crop top, sweatpants, hat, jackets coming soon. I want to do a merch line. I want my t-shirt factory for that. What the man name that did that about Nicki Minaj? What's the man name? The single. You know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna post it in there. Fuck her. What's that man name? I'm gonna look it up. What's that man name? Fuck her. Who? Her. I want that crop top, sweatpants, hats, jackets coming soon so bad. And make my money off of it, right? Okay. So that's what I'm having coming up. My crop top, sweatpants, hats, jackets coming soon. Hit them with a fail swoop. Certain things I was telling, certain people, low on a go, no pun intended. A lot of things I wanted to, I wanted to say, but yeah, all that crop top, sweatpants, hats, jackets coming soon, okay? So what's the guy? Who is the guy that said Billy Porter. Billy Porter, y'all. Oh my God. Fuck her. Who? Her. I want that crop top 7 head jacket. It was so funny, Lord Jesus, my God. And all the other memes, like we created something like, I don't know, it was just a dream I had, like Kim Kardashian. I was doing a tarot reading and we looked like, and I was like, oh my God, I can make that into a crop top, sweatpants, head jackets coming soon and really make people think like, what's going on, like how they cry meme, like I want all that on a crop top, sweatpants, head jacket coming soon. Any media marketable moment, I wanted that slap with Ice Spice, bop. I wanted a crop top, sweatpants, head jacket coming soon, making money off of it. Why? Don't get mad. Do your merch, do your brand deal off of it as well and make your money. Remember Evelyn Lozada? What was it? Not shit, don't take it away. Oh my God, I had it. A non-motherfucking factor, bitch. I want my crop top, sweatpants, head jacket coming soon to my shit. I want all of it, right? Right. Okay. So, yes. Like Beyonce. Want like the Beehive, the Swifties, like where the funny moments at, where the social media memes and things like that, where all of that, nobody doing it. I want to do that for my celeb. I want my stuff. I want to sell. I want to add my stuff that I create to your websites. When we drop the 50% off code, because we're going to do it these 5 times. That's your money. Watch the video. Again, I'll do it here right quick again. If we do that with the merch, say you have a fan base. Say you have a fan base, okay? Say you have a fan base of, just say 500,000, just saying 500, or just say 1 million. Say 1 million people. catch y'all sale. Catch the sale, okay? Can I zoom in? Okay, they catch the sale, right? So they catch the sale, and the sale is for, again, the spontaneous thing of it all, the big drop of 30% off to say 60% off. Depends on you, whatever you crave. Oh, it should be. So 1,000,000 fans times, just say each average shopper spent, just say $200. $200 is average for that sale, okay? So we'll do 200. We'll do 1,000,000 times 200. That is 1, 2, 3. $200 million just off that sale. Say we do that 4 times a year. So multiply this times 4. That will be in 1 year. That's one sale. This is one sale. Okay? But we do it 4 times. The big 60% off sale, right? 4 times, right? And that is, let me see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 800 million, almost $1 billion in 1 year off the sale, the 60% off sale. Okay, so that's just one. But can you really handle that? A lot of people don't like giving sales, especially these artists. I'm helping the artists, the actors, and things like that cultivate. You know, some people doing shows, TV shows, stuff like that. You know, they don't have time to, you know, supposedly do all that, right? But let's hire the help and really boost your legacy. This is legacy. I want your soul to be known for, like, hey, I want just the actor. I was able to produce marketing power sales, garnishing retail sales. I'm a retail goddess. I'm a retail guy. I was able to drop all those sales to my work and all that. So just say you create your own merch. Your own merch for your movies, your albums, or your events, etc. Right? So with that, you will be able to create your own, base your own revenue just off your merch sale. But also, if you got some good celebrities or good other brand deals like with Target, Coach, Fendi, or Prada, or, you know, Adidas, things like that, Jordans and things like that, you could, or Nike and stuff like that, I would definitely say, you know, hey, let's get going with, you know, adding those brands to it as well, and get all this revenue selling and getting attention to it, because most likely they'll buy all your stuff, right? Why? They're loyal fans. You built up the rapport. Why? They doing this like once a year, once every year. You know, you're not really building up the loyal rapport of pulling in the big cash. Well, we at Age Aquarius, pulling in the big cash. Pulling in the big cash. Pulling in the big cash. Okay? Get comfortable. Heal up. Protein shakes, vitamins. Get your healers. Come see me. Reiki, massage therapy, whatever you need. Hair done, whatever you need. My heal oils, my Hermes heal oil, my Hermes heal oil. Come get my oils. Things like that. Heal up for your great wealth, your great success, your great success. Why? We're in the age of Aquarius, age of heroes, age of the gods and goddesses, the age of the fans. The age of the fans. The fans want to shop. The fans want to shop. Okay. So that's it. Well, we're going to talk about Sweetie, but we're going to wrap it up. It's kind of getting a little long. Okay, so with that, we have Sweetie, right? So Sweetie the rapper, you know, we're going to run through this right quick. So Sweetie the rapper, her career presents a distinct dichotomy. She is a highly successful brand influencer with a net worth estimated between 4 million and 5 million, right? Okay, while struggling to translate that fame into album sales, with reports of an EP selling under 2,000 copies in its first week in late 2022, her success lies in branding, right? So she focused on the branding side, but did she include an album in that branding? Like, say somebody buy the product, they buy the product, just give them a free album, right? That's dropping the sales. Somebody bought it. Catch my drift? And then did she offer with that product or offer a signed copy that they could buy? Signed copy of that album to buy. They nobody doing it. They doing it, but they not. Right? They're not marketing it, they're not pushing it in the right way, right? Your fan bases or your organized fan bases for real, the solid foundations should be driving that for you, okay? Where she has secured over 27 endorsements across various sectors. That is too many that are not still with her. She did that in like a 4-year period of time. No, ma'am. That's just 4 years. You need to hold that spot for decades, sweetheart. No. That's not good. Okay? While her music career has plagued by delays, specifically regarding her long-awaited debut album, and then you haven't debuted an album, you had 27 endorsements, and you did not debut a real album yet? Oh my God. No, ma'am. I would have fired her, but within that 2-year period of time. I would have given you 2 years. No, ma'am. Not 4. Oh my God. Brand deal success, the IC empire. So now she has an empire. Like, where's your IC merch? Where your IC stuff that should be regulated, like, monthly, weekly, or your marketing campaigns. If she has the Swifties, the Beehive, the IC empire, the marketing campaigns need to be done. What is marketing campaigns? One strong marketing campaign is doing parades. A lot of cities and states do it. Some don't. Come down to the South. The South does Mardi Gras. We will have a strong parade season. I will create back-to-school parades for you. So creating the opportunity to market more. Creating the opportunity to market more, right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with creating more opportunities to market your empire, your stuff, right? She can do pop-up shops and do something fun, like I said about for Jordan, at different restaurants, if she want to make that a thing. Again, my stuff, said the money astrologer, said God's wisdom, said the money man, okay? Said the magic, money, and marketing man, okay? This all man. All right, so you could do a pop-up shop at different restaurants. You could do it at colleges. You could create that wave. So creating the wave, right? Then you have restaurants, colleges, and then we have the sports world. We could do things for the sports. And there's high school athletes, different athletes. We could do like dance competition. The dance world is huge. I'm a dancer, dance coach. The dance world is huge. And that goes into Kylie Cosmetics. While a lot of them are not still selling. Why you don't hear her rings running around the world right now? A couple of other ones that are not billionaires with their makeup any longer. A lot of them not advocating to or backing up or giving sponsorship or donating to dance teams, the dance world, chill world. A lot of them are not advocating, promoting, or shooting for that, right? Right. Okay. Go out. They use a lot of makeup, right? I'll be giving brand deals to at least like 20 different teams. Like, oh, this team only use Kylie or Fenty or, makeup or, different things like that. Like fight for your career, right? Why? You still here on earth. You still have bills. You still here on earth. You still have bills. fight, wake up, hire, said the money astrologer. I will get you your residual income going, right? Fight for it. Fight for the wealth. Fight for the wealth. Create that wave, okay? And that's some of the things you could do to pop up. Create your own wave. Create your own marketing strategies, right? That work. But make sure you get with the right people to make stuff work, that make sense, and make it fun, and not cause too much fatigue. You get burnt out. It's just a lot going on. So you just make it fun by also incorporating your fan bases. Build up your fan base, right? Let's see. So she has the Sweetie Dominante Harper leverages her image, social media engagement, and girl boss persona to build a business empire, often treating music as a tool for promotion rather than her sole income source. So she uses music as promotion, not her sole income source. That's powerful, but Jesus, man. Like, you creating music, just fight a little harder, buy writers, pay writers. You did it, make it an album, make it solidified. We have to find out the disconnect, why they was fighting or blocking her from making an album. Always go deeper, my wisdom lights. Remember who you are, my wisdom lights. Always go deeper, okay? So, with building up, they say major brand partnerships. Sweetie has secured high-profile deals with brands such as McDonald's, the Sweetie Meal, Coach, Pretty Little Thing, Morphe, Kiss, Colors, Revolve, Quay, Australia, and Champion. Jesus. Strategic marketing. Her partnerships often go beyond simple endorsements. She launched her own icy jewelry and fashion lines. Icy jewelry, I would have fought for deals like Fart Candy, Charming Charlie's, Macy's, making sure these different brands hire or buy your product, right? They could easily put out icy jewelry in these stores like Target, different places like that, right? Her McDonald's deal was rumored to be worth millions, similar to a Travis Scott partnership. But why are you not fighting? That's what I come in at. I will help you fight for, get you healed up for, to fight for another round of that contract. So if it's working for you, everybody's talking about it. I would have fought for another, at least a decade. Like, she should be still at McDonald's. Like, it shouldn't be no seasonal thing. I know it's food. It shouldn't be no seasonal thing. They should be able to offer that online or something where it's still available for them to make that combo mix or something like that for the consumer. And it still have options out there for people. Just make it different. If she using sweet and sour sauce, let somebody else use Rancho Cucamonga sauce. Different sauces, you could create if you want to just flip it and make that person thing. And, say she has like a strawberry milkshake with hers and another person has like an Oreo shake with theirs, right? So that's that, just finding niche ways to win the contractor from that brand over so you can get more. Of course, your money, your branding, your legacy, your resume. But when I come in and I make you remember to, I'm a coach. Remember, gold medal. Fight for this for at least a decade. Don't get tired. Anything pop up, cut it off. Go to your spiritual advisor, burn it off. Candle ritual, burn it off. Purification ritual, purification, heal me, cleansing candles. Get your Roo candles. Roo is real good for cleansing. I don't know what they mix in that candle, but baby, that candle cleans you. Okay, real cleansing work, okay? And then we have influencer power. Her ability to drive engagement on social media with a massive follower base, over 13 million at one point, noted in 2022. Makes her appealing to brands. Again, she's appealing to brands, even if those followers do not stream her music. Baby. Why we have to heal that disconnect. And that's why I come in as well, to heal this disconnect. And let's find out what it is to go deeper into that disconnect. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with going deeper, a little deeper, and figuring out this disconnect and make it work. Okay, why? You get the gold medal. I work with Goddess Athena. You get the gold medal, medalist, Olympic energy. Olympic energy when you buy my products. I got Hermes sitting right here in my face. Okay? You get the gold medal when you keep fighting and pressing them. Fight for your career. Hire your healers, your spiritual advisors. This is the age of healing. Healing, 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 but you need out the box or the holistic healing. All that is crazy and rave right now, okay? That's where we at, okay? Business acumen. Having graduated from USC with a BA in communications, she acts as a hand-on marketer aiming to build a $9 million empire. So she has an empire, and that's her prerogative if she wanted to use the music game like she did, but she garnered a powerful empire. But again, what is stopping you now? The healing part, right? Eclipses will take you out. Get into the current events, the energetics, the ascension energy, the ascension energy, the ascension energy. They will burn you out and take you out alone. You think somebody doing witchcraft on you? No, baby. You just got eclipsed out. Okay? So fight for your legacy, your empire. Okay? Music sales struggle, high visibility, low album revenue. Excuse me. Despite having massive streaming hits and RIAA Platinum certifications for singles like Icy Girl, Tap In, Best Friend, Sweetie's full-length projects have failed to generate significant sales. Now, you are now considered a platinum selling artist. This, for other music girls and guys out there, this will be like a slap in their face. Like, this girl built a powerful-ass empire. I can do that, I can do that. And she not even, really harboring or like really trying to control and push for and make a thing the music industry. She is, but she not like you playing with. Where's your album? Where's your record? Where's the full album? So with that, the others may see like, she playing, but she winning. She winning. But they must have been doing something against her. And where you have like at least that's like 4, maybe she could have 5 top singles, at least 5 out there that really pop. Especially the first EP she put out. Oh my god. Like what is going on? Like that's interesting. That's interesting. And I feel the energy from this. I feel the energy. The low album sales in late 2022, it has reported that her EP, The Single Life, sold less than 2,000 copies in the first week. Delays in Pretty Bitch Music, her debut album, which was heavily anticipated and promoted with singles like Best Friend with Doja Cat, was repeatedly delayed, causing a loss of momentum. Like, who came against that? I remember that moment years ago. Oh my God. Streaming versus sales. While she has over 8 billion streams in total across platforms, her audiences primarily stream singles rather than purchasing her full EP or albums. Artistry criticism. Sweetie has faced criticism over her live performances, capabilities, and artistic growth, which has hindered her ability to build a core, dedicated fan base that purchases her music. Right? So that's just a synopsis of Sweetie and something she could have improved on to really sell and heal that disconnect so she connect more with the music industry side. Why? You did it. You won. You got platinum selling singles. Why not? Right? Why not? Why not? Okay, so y'all, we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to come back on and give more, but this is part 2. So this is a synopsis of like trying to break the norm like she did and garner real success on both mediums, the brand and the music side. Why? It's still marketable. She created jewelry for it, so you playing like you created jewelry for it, You got platinum selling singles, and you're not pushing it with the endorsements. With that McDonald's thing, everything, I don't care. I'm sorry, I would have did it. Fight for it. Fight for it. Fight for it. She had that McDonald's deal, I would have had every EP, or I would have said, give them one of my EPs. I know she got at least like 5 of them. Give them one of my EPs in their bag. If they buy that, if they buy my thing at McDonald's, it comes with an EP. It comes with an album if you buy my thing with McDonald's. That's how you market. Period. That's how you market. Right? Even if, and I would just say at the deal, let the food be like at least $20, $15, something like that. And just get it, you know? And it would have sold, right? It would have sold. Just think about stuff like that. It's very creative. I love the way she did it, but just get your music out there. You know, really, really let that, you wasted energy. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Because if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Let's put her in modeling, the fashion game, the jewelry game. You can make jewelry, different other things you could do, right? Because you did the work for the music. Why play, right? And if you didn't play, who came against you and blocked you? Something to think about. I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Mwah.